I've been researching some places to go eat when I visit Hanoi, Vietnam in a few months. You know the usual foods like pho, bun cha, and coffee. But on the top of my Vietnam foodie list, it's always banh mi, Vietnam's famous sandwich. Thinking about banh mi so much, I made a quick decision to see if there were any restaurants selling banh mi near me, and I found one just 15 minutes away. It's called Saigon Sandwich. So can Saigon Sandwich temporarily satisfy my cravings?
All right, my breakfast. I am super psyched to try out this sandwich. You guys don't know how much I love banh mi from Vietnam. And it's been a while for me in Bangkok to try and find a good banh mi sandwich. Hopefully, these guys can do it. So here's the sandwich from Saigon Sandwich. First thing off, the portion's kind of small. A banh mi is like a really thick sandwich, you know? Not so generous with the filling. But let's take a look. There's the pate. That's like pork liver.
By the way, when I showed up at the shop, right, I was hoping that there was a big, huge block of pate like you see in those local shops inside Vietnam.
I see some cold cuts. Probably like some chicken ham and maybe some ham, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's definitely some pork in there. And then we got the cilantro, the pickled radish, carrots, and damn, I forgot to ask for more chilies. That's one thing I forget. I always ask for more chilies whenever I'm in Vietnam for the banh mi sandwiches. So far it looks pretty good. Oh, and one thing they got right is the bread. You see that? A really well done French baguette has this like texture where you press on it and it shatters like glass. So at least the bread is good. And they do bake the bread on premise, so that is always a plus sign. There's a basket of fresh bread on top of the counter. All right, let's try this out. Not too crazy about cilantro, but in banh mi, I'll eat it. Oh man, this is so addictive. Now the only thing that I do wish is that they put more filling. I think it's a little bit, it's too little. Yeah, I think anybody watching this, right? If you guys ever been to Vietnam, you'll know that there's like at least a 1/4 inch of cold cuts in the sandwich. And this sandwich is about 120 baht. So it's about $3.50. Is it a good deal? Yeah, I think it's a good deal because I think this is about 90% similar to the style of banh mi over in Vietnam. And that says a lot because there's a lot of really bad banh mi over in Bangkok. And I tried a few already, so I stopped trying. But when I found out about Saigon Sandwich, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's go check it out. This place looks legit. I just wish they put more fillings. And the pate is a little bit light on the taste. I think the pate liver has this like minerally taste. I can't really taste the pate, even though I see them put pate on it. And I also got a iced Vietnamese coffee. Let's give it a try. Yeah. Vietnamese coffee has this very distinct flavor. This is it. This is not bad. It's pretty good. This is 40 baht, which is about $1.10. It's a small cup, but yeah, I think this hits a spot. Legit coffee too. Pretty good. Spring roll looks pretty legit too. Let's give it a try. And if you guys aren't familiar with spring rolls, there's a thin rice wrap, and inside there's lettuce, shrimp, and some pork. Oh, this is like sort of like a peanut type sauce, dipping sauce with sriracha, and I'm pretty sure some starch and definitely fish sauce. Take a look. It's a taste of Vietnam in one bite. That's a really good sauce too. A little bit spicy, a little bit sweet, and of course the nutty taste from the peanuts. Man, this is an awesome sauce, man. I am super impressed with what I found today. And these two spring rolls cost about around like $2.10. Yeah, I think it's okay price. But sometimes I know it's not about the price. What's most important is that do they provide what they promise? So they're selling Vietnamese food, and it definitely tastes like a taste of Vietnam. So they fulfill the promise, and the price is reasonable. It's a double bonus. So yeah, I would definitely go back.
You know, I can't say if this is the best banh mi in Bangkok. However, after eating so many banh mi in Vietnam, I can say this is legit.